Hey, what's up guys? Radku here, back with another Yu-Gi-Oh video. Today, I have found my favorite new deck, Dogmatika Megalith. This deck is so powerful. I am consistently able to end on a 3 negate board and an access code, which is actually pretty good. This deck, the thing people don't realize is that the Dogmatika engine isn't actually to be the Dogmatika engine. They're literally just extenders for my Megalith engine, and it works so well. So without further ado, let's jump right into the deck. Starting things off, I play 3 copies of Megalith Full. This card is probably like your best card. If you can get into a Gallant Granite, you win the duel. So this card is great for supplementing those plays. What you can do is you can use Bethor's effect in hand, discard it to summon an Ophiel from hand, use Ophiel's effect to search Full, use Ophiel's effect to special summon the Full, then use Full's effect to get back the Ophiel, use Full's effect to tribute the Ophiel in your hand, special summon a Haggith from your deck, and then you have full combo there. Seriously, it's so busted the way this deck can play. 2 cards, you instantly win the duel. And, this deck has just so many consistency extenders that it's just amazing. I play 3 copies of Megalith Ophiel. This card is your best card for abusing plays with. It's a non-once per turn searcher in the deck, and you can get into it so easily that it doesn't really matter if you don't hard draw into it. I play 3 copies of Haggith. This card is a great card. If you can get into your Megalith unformed through Haggith, you have a great combo play there. I play 3 copies of Bethor. Now, see, the thing is that, I've been playing Bethor at 2 and Aeratron at 2, but the thing is that these are basically your ritual spells in the deck. So the thing is that you need to draw into them almost every time, but they are very searchable in the deck. So if you play 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ritual spells, you'll usually draw into them. On top of the fact that they can be used outside of their ritual use as well. So they're very solid cards, as well as the fact that they're your ritual spells. I played 2 copies of Aeratron. The reason I played 2 copies of Aeratron is because it's great to draw into just so that you supplement another ritual play. Seriously, this card's pretty good. Not as good as Bethor, of course, but it's still a solid card. On top of the fact that you can use Full to attribute either of these in your hand, then you can actually use that to special summon either of them from the deck, which is actually really good. I played 1 copy of Pillowking. This card actually saved me twice, and it was a great card in the matchup because this card actually got to 4,000 attack. I actually forgot to add Pot of Avarice to the deck because I had I think I had 6 or 7 rituals in the grave after my turn ended. I didn't even use Ben 10. I just got 6 or 7 rituals from a normal combo play, and it was awesome. I got my Phaleg to over 4,000 attack. I beat over his Zeus, and then I just poked at him for game because he used all of his materials. It was really good. I play 1 copy of Awk. Awk is, actually pretty good. It's a great way of ritual summoning into your, non-Megalith monsters, but I'm actually thinking about cutting Awk, Magician of Black Chaos, and Vanity's Ruler, because you really don't need them in the deck. They're just, kind of add-ons, and I really don't like the combo play with Awk and Magician of Black Chaos. If you're gonna do anything, cut Awk, Magician of Black Chaos, and Vanity's Ruler for, 2 copies of Avarice and 1 copy of Desires, if you're really gonna do anything. 3 copies of Ben 10. This card is awesome. Just purely as ritual fodder, it's good for this deck. So, you discard a Bethor or, an Aeratron, you can use the Ben 10 from your hand. On top of the fact that Full can summon from the deck, so you can tribute the Ben 10 from your hand, get a search off, and get a free special summon from the deck, which is great. I play one copy of Magician of Black Chaos. Again, thinking about cutting this card, it just never comes up. Like, I never leave a full on the field, like, despite my better judgment. But, like, sometimes I'll end up with this in my hand. It could be a one-turn negate, but, like, I just don't really like it. The deck can set up a pretty nice board on its own, so, like, really, you just don't really care about Magician of Black Chaos. So, yeah, that is it for the rituals. Going into the non-Megalith cards, / ritual cards, I play 3 copies of Ecclesia. So, the reason I'm playing this Dogmatika engine is literally just to supplement Herald of the Arclight. All the Dogmatika cards are just great ways of supplementing your ritual plays. Because if you send Herald, you get a free search, on top of the fact that any of your other Dogmatika cards have plus sides. So, like, they send it as a cost, but we gain a lot from it. So, like, Ecclesia is great for searching your punishment, which is great for follow-up plays. I play 1 copy of Fleur de Lis. This card's a great beat stick. So, like, if you hard draw into Fleur de Lis, it's actually, like, not bad. Like, so basically your big play would be using Nadir Servant to send 1 Herald to the grave to search an Ecclesia. Then you get a search, into a full and an Ecclesia. Then, you can summon Ecclesia, search like a punishment for next turn, and then you should have enough Megalith cards in your hand to supplement combos, which is really good. The deck is just so dang consistent. I play 1 copy of Emancipated Researcher and 1 copy of Despot 101, just for the plays with Hecla Fibrax. And the thing is that, like, you can get into Emancipated Researcher really easily in the deck. I'll show you guys some combos or some test hands after this is over, because, like, this is the first time I'm genuinely gonna show them. This is just such a solid deck. I play 1 copy of Vanity's Ruler. I'm thinking about cutting it, just because I don't use it that often, and it's just not very good. Play 3 copies of Unformed. This card is solid. Like, it is a great way of getting into an O field to get another search. On top of the fact that it's great combos with full, being able to just grab cards back from your graveyard. You can even grab a Ben 10 to get another search off, which is really good. I play 3 copies of Extra Foolish Burial. This card is actually really good. It comes up a lot because you have cards that can mill from your extra deck to the grave, which can send a Herald. So, like, later on in the game, I think Extra Foolish Burial is going to get completely cut in place of some more Dogmatika cards, because the Dogmatika engine sends stuff to the graveyard with much less cost and much greater effect when it comes to just playing the game, because this needs to have your life points, and you can't set Speller Traps, meaning that you can't use Dogmatika Punishment. So, like, Nadir Servant sends it to the graveyard, and it gets a search off, and there is literally, like, almost no downside other than, like, a special summon lock, but, like, even then, like, you can still play it without that lock. I play 3 copies of Dogmatika Punishment. This card's just a great thing for just locking your opponent out. And then I play 1 copy of Mecha Phantom Beast Coltling. So this card's actually pretty solid, just because of Mecha Phantom Beast Auroradon. So, yep, that is it for the main deck. Going into the extra deck, play 3 copies of Herald. This card's just an amazing searcher for all your Megalith plays. I play 1 copy of Christian Quandax. This card's like your tuner to go into a Borreload Savage Dragon, and you can go into it pretty consistently. I play 1 copy of Borreload Savage Dragon. Usually your turn's going to end on about 3 negates, so that's pretty good. I play 2 copies of Ash Dragon. This card's a great send off of, like, punishment. I play 1 copy of Elder Entity Natis. This card's, just pretty good for, milling, or popping, like, during your opponent's turn with punishment. I play 1 copy of Cross Sheep. This card's really good just because it's a ritual deck, because it's, like, a Pot of Greed. I play one copy of Huckla Fibrax, one copy of IP Masquerena for some disruption, one copy of Auroradon, one copy of Access Code, one copy of Gallic Granite, and one copy of Abyss Dweller. So, yeah, that is pretty much it for the deck. Let's go check out some combos. Okay, so here we are at solos. So let's jump right into the test hand. So this hand was full combo. So I used Bethor's effect to discard the Ben 10. I got a search into another Ben 10 as well as a Megalith full. I used the effect of Ophiel to special summon a full, use the effect of full to search the Ophiel back to my hand, use the effect of full, discarding the Ophiel to special summon a Haggith from my deck. Haggith's effect will trigger searching me a Megalith Unformed. You overlay them into Gallic Granite. Use the effect of Granite to search your Researcher, special summon a Researcher. Now link these off into Huckla Fibrax. Use Huckla Fibrax's effect to special summon the Despot 101. This is just a generic Huckla Fibrax play at this point. Use Mechaphantom Beast Auroradon to special summon the 3 tokens. Despot 101, since he special summoned, to go into a Herald. Then use Auroradon to tribute the 2 tokens. Then you get a Coltwing out. Use Coltwing's effect to special summon 2 tokens. Then you're going to use 101's effect since the tokens were special summon. Link them, use them for a synchro play into Crystron Quandax. You link those 2 off. You go into an access code with 3 counters on it, so 5,000 attack. You get a Boral Sword, equip Auroradon. You get another 2 off of it. Then you use the effect of Herald in the grave to search a Bethor. Now you can discard the Bethor and the Ben 10 to special summon a Megalith Haggith from the hand. Now you can use Haggith to search an Unformed. Activate Unformed. I actually forgot to search Ben 10, but you don't even need to. So you can, this is during your opponent's turn. You can set Unformed and have the Haggith on the field, so that way you can activate Megalith Unformed to go into a go into Bethor during your opponent's turn. So that way you can get a full board wipe during your opponent's turn, because let's see the grave. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 8 rituals in the grave. You could pop all their cards, like, just mid-combo, just wipe their field, which is busted. Like, put this in defense position, of course, but now, during your turn, since you basically wiped their field before they even asked, and have 3 negates on Boral Savage, Boral Savage has, at this point, 4,050 attack, and Access Code has 5,300 attack, and if they have any lingering monsters, you can just banish, you could just banish the Huckla Fibrax from your grave, and then you get a pop for their monsters. So that way, you have a full board wipe. You have everything to lock your opponent out. Like, seriously. Plus, you can do this very consistently. Plus, during your opponent's turn, or during your turn, since you don't really have any further extra deck plays, you can use Nadir Servant as a backup to search the Dogmatika Ecclesia. Then after sending like your final Herald, because you have you can send one more Herald after that, but you can send the Herald, search an Ecclesia. That way you are locked out of the extra deck, but you still get a search into a full. You can use Bethor's effect, you can't use Bethor, but like you have another Unformed in your hand, so you can tribute the full in your hand, special summon an Ophiel, and then basically do another full combo on top of that. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the deck. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, let me know what you thought. And let me know if there's anything you would change about it. Do you think that you would cut the Dogmatika engine? Because, like, sure, they're extenders, but, like, half the cards lock you out of your extra deck. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, and I will see you in the next Yu-Gi-Oh video. Peace, guys.